I think Jake Paul told me to hurt.
They wanna fuck with me.
He's only 200? Oh, gee. It's worse than nothing. Oh, boy. I don't think there's anything that's going to stop him.
I want to be up more than anybody in the world want me to be down. So that's why I'm right here talking to him. Because I don't let nobody bring me down. No one can bring me down. They can shoot me, they can put me in prison, but they can't stop me from being the greatest what I do.
Please promise me you're going to kick this guy's ass and shut him up, please.
Hey, I will do just that for you.
Well, it's official. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul is a professional boxing match.
Take nothing away from them.
No, I mean, people want to take something away from them because they're YouTube people. I always tell people, just forget that Jake Paul is a YouTube guy and watch him box.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boxing world is ablaze with controversy and heart-stopping news. Just when we thought the drama couldn't get any more intense, brand new training footage of the legendary Mike Tyson and YouTube sensation turned boxer Jake Paul has been leaked. But that's not the most shocking part. Mike Tyson has just announced that he's hanging up his gloves for good. This revelation has left Jake Paul's world in complete disarray, and we have all the details right here. Jake Paul, the brash and outspoken YouTube star, has been making waves in the boxing world, calling out legends and promising to prove his mettle, but his biggest challenge was set to be against none other than the indomitable Mike Tyson. The anticipation was through the roof, with fans eagerly awaiting this monumental clash. Then, out of nowhere, Tyson drops a bombshell he's done with fighting. Jake Paul was left stunned, his world collapsing as the announcement sent shockwaves through the boxing community. The fight everyone was talking about, the fight that was supposed to elevate Jake to new heights, was now off the table. Tyson, the man with the iron fist, the legend who never backed down from a challenge, decided to call it quits. And this wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision, it came on the heels of a serious health scare. Jake Paul said, "It just pisses me the __ off." Clearly, the news was more than he could handle. His frustration was palpable. Jake Paul's world had already been shaken when Tyson faced a significant health scare. The legendary boxer, known for his incredible resilience and fierce ring presence, was hit with a nasty ulcer flare-up. This wasn't a minor issue, it was a serious health concern that needed immediate attention. The fight, initially scheduled for an earlier date, was postponed to November 15th. For Jake, this delay was nothing short of a nightmare. Jake Paul added, "Devastating news. I'm heartbroken, speechless, gutted. We've been working so hard over here." The disappointment in his voice was clear. Jake's training momentum, the hype, and the anticipation were thrown into chaos. This was supposed to be the defining fight of his career, and now he was stuck in a frustrating waiting game. Medical experts weighed in, saying that an ulcer flare-up for someone of Tyson's age and history was no joke. This meant Tyson had to stop everything and focus on recovery. While Tyson was recovering, Jake Paul didn't waste any time. He quickly announced a new opponent, the fierce and rugged Mike Perry. This surprise move, set for July 20th, 2024, left fans and critics with their jaws on the floor.
Over with.
Good evening, fight fans. Today we gather to dissect and delve into one of the most polarizing events in recent sports history, the confrontation between the legendary Mike Tyson and internet sensation Jake Paul.
I think Jake Paul told me to hurt.
They wanna fuck with me.
He's only 200? Oh, gee. It's worse than nothing. Oh, boy. I don't think there's anything that's going to stop him.
Perry, known for his fierce competitiveness and no-nonsense style, was a wild-card choice. Jake Paul declared, "With Mike Tyson out of commission, I had to keep the momentum going. Perry is tough, but I'm ready." This unexpected announcement blindsided Jake's biggest fans. While everyone was psyched for the legendary clash with Tyson, the sudden shift to Perry showed Jake's determination to stay in the limelight. Critics questioned Jake's motives. Was this a strategic ploy to stay in the headlines? Or was it a desperate move to keep his name buzzing? Mike Perry saw this fight as a golden ticket. Known for his gritty style in the mixed martial arts world, Perry viewed this high-profile boxing match as an opportunity to elevate his profile significantly. Mike Perry responded, "This is my opportunity, but Jake's got to get through me first. I'm ready to take that November 15th date away from him." The promotional machine kicked into high gear. Press conferences, social media teasers, and behind-the-scenes footage flooded the internet. Jake and Perry traded verbal jabs, each stoking the hype and drawing fans deeper into the drama. This wasn't just about physical combat, it was a clash of personalities and styles. As the July 20th date drew closer, both fighters were thrown into a whirlwind of training, promotion, and media frenzy. Jake, known for his intense preparation, ramped up his workouts, honing his skills to counter Perry's aggressive approach. His trainers worked tirelessly to ensure he was in peak condition. Meanwhile, Perry pushed himself to the limit, ready to prove himself in one of the biggest matches of his career. But here's where things get really juicy. Sure, Jake Paul might be smiling ear to ear, gearing up for his new fight, but he clearly underestimated the wrath of the real Mike Tyson. Messing with Tyson comes with consequences that Jake won't forget anytime soon. Tyson, the heavyweight legend known for his brutal honesty, was not thrilled about the chaos surrounding their postponed fight. The November 15th date wasn't just a calendar shift, it was a financial disaster. Tyson was ready to go nuclear. He publicly blasted Jake Paul, accusing him of causing massive financial chaos by bailing on their fight to tussle with Mike Perry instead. The fallout was staggering, involving a mind-blowing $350 million. Tyson's team meticulously crunched the numbers and dropped this jaw-dropping figure, blaming Jake for the whole mess. This wasn't some wild guess. The $350 million demand was based on solid financial math. Promotional activities, sponsorship deals, marketing campaigns, and all the behind-the-scenes logistics had already sucked up a mountain of resources. Tyson's legal claim was airtight, built on the money already spent on promotions and sponsorships. Contracts were signed, ads were aired, and countless hours of planning went down the drain. The financial ecosystem around a high-profile fight like this involves a web of stakeholders, all facing massive losses. Tyson's legal team, known for their fierce tactics, geared up for a courtroom showdown, ready to make Jake Paul pay for what they saw as a blatant disregard for financial commitments. As the details of Tyson's accusations hit the streets, the boxing world watched in stunned silence. This wasn't just a squabble between two fighters, it was a high-stakes financial battle with career-defining consequences. Tyson's $350 million demand highlighted the gravity of the situation, showing just how much was on the line beyond the physical fight. And what did Jake Paul do next? Did he agree to pay the fine? You might think so, given how much he rakes in from his YouTube channel, right? But nope, you'd be wrong. In a dramatic and totally unexpected twist, Jake showed up on his brother Logan Paul's podcast, Impulsive, on July 10th, 2024, and broke down in tears. Jake Paul, emotional and vulnerable, said, it just pisses me the foo. And then you're good. Take a break, take a break. Yeah, take a breather. His emotional meltdown shocked everyone, fans and critics alike, who were used to his tough guy persona. Despite these efforts, the reality was unavoidable. Jake Paul was facing a monumental challenge that extended beyond the ring into his finances and reputation. This isn't just a fight, it's a cultural phenomenon that blends the golden era of boxing with the digital age's viral nature. The narrative of Mike Tyson has been one of awe, fear, and respect. An undisputed champion, Tyson's career has been a blend of rapid knockouts and turbulent personal life. Fast forward to 2024, and at the twilight of his career, Tyson is stepping back into the ring, not against a seasoned boxer, but against a challenger from an entirely different world, Jake Paul, a YouTuber turned professional boxer. Mike Tyson, once the baddest man on the planet, has been transforming his body, gearing up for what many believe is his most controversial fight yet. Aged but undeterred, Tyson's training footage reveals a man who defies the limitations of age, aiming to tip the scales at a formidable 240 pounds. His regimen is intense, focused, and speaks to a fighter who's not just participating but competing. Anticipation builds as Jake Paul undergoes his transformation, showcasing agility, power, and a confidence that borders on audacious. His training videos, filled with precision and power, go viral, attracting millions of views and heated discussions across platforms. Amid the excitement, voices of concern echo from the corners of the boxing community. Prominent among these is Deontay Wilder, a figure no stranger to the devastations that boxing can inflict. Wilder's statement is grave and grounded in the reality of the sport. It's bad that the commission licensed Mike Tyson. That's how people get hurt. His words are a sobering reminder of the risks involved, especially for someone who hasn't competed at this level in over 2 decades. Wilder's critique is poignant, emphasizing that the thrill of the fight should not override the welfare of the fighters. He highlights the dangers of severe injuries, referencing the haunting examples of fighters who have suffered life-altering or even life-ending blows in the ring. As the debate intensifies, the ethical considerations of this matchup come under scrutiny. Is this fight about proving something in the world of sports, or is it merely a spectacle designed to draw massive views and revenue, potentially at the expense of a fighter's health and legacy? The licensing of Mike Tyson by the commission has sparked debates about the criteria used in such decisions. Is fame and past glory enough to justify putting an aging athlete at risk? Wilder's stark accusation that no one gives a damn about Mike and the boxing commissions casts a shadow over the integrity of the institutions meant to protect the fighters. Netflix's involvement through a global distribution partnership ensures that this event isn't just a fight, it's a global spectacle, set to become one of the most watched sporting events of the year. The streaming giant's promotional machine is in full swing, plastering billboards and flooding social media feeds, creating a narrative of an epic showdown. This media frenzy not only highlights the fight, but also raises significant questions about the nature of modern celebrity and entertainment. How does the involvement of a global streaming service influence the legitimacy and the perception of the sport of boxing? From Tyson's camp, the mood is defiant. Tyson himself has expressed a blend of nostalgia and ferocity. His camp insists that this fight is a testament to his undying spirit and a chance to redefine the norms of aging in sports. Jake Paul's camp views this fight as a monumental opportunity to solidify his place in professional boxing. For Paul, this isn't just about winning a fight, it's about winning respect and proving that his foray into boxing is more than just a series of well-orchestrated publicity stunts.
Honestly, I don't even know how it's a fight. It's a weird deal. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. I think if Mike Tyson can fight and just is free to fight the way he wants to, he's either going to knock him out or he's going to get caught with something that's going to get him knocked out. But hell, I'm watching it. Fun as long as it lasts because anytime Iron Mike fights, I'm such a massive fan, it don't matter his age. Granted.
In a revealing interview on MMA Junkie Radio, Daniel Cormier expressed his thoughts on this unusual matchup with a mix of skepticism and amusement. Honestly, I don't even know how it's a fight, Cormier remarked, highlighting the event's deviation from conventional boxing matches. Despite his doubts about the bout's legitimacy, Cormier couldn't hide his anticipation for the entertainment value it promised. Cormier's predictions for the fight were straightforward, yet filled with the unpredictability that combat sports inherently possess. He envisioned two possible outcomes: either Tyson, fighting freely on his own terms, would deliver a knockout blow, or he would be caught by a well-timed counterattack from Paul, leading to his own downfall. This duality captures the essence of the fight: raw, unexpected, and utterly captivating. Despite his reservations, Cormier could not overlook the enduring allure of Tyson's presence in the ring. Anytime Iron Mike fights I'm watching, he declared, encapsulating the sentiment of countless boxing fans who remain enamored with Tyson's legacy. Cormier underscored the thrill that Tyson brings to the ring, a testament to his lasting impact on the sport.
Time is undefeated. There's nothing ever said more true in the world than Father Time is undefeated. And Mike looks great.
Father Time's not undefeated.
Let's see how he operates. What do you mean he's not undefeated?
Father Time is undefeated, Cormier stated, reflecting on the natural decline that comes with age. Yet in the same breath, he challenged this notion, intrigued by Tyson's impressive physical condition and the possibilities it might hold.
Success and failure, and never quitting.
Failure never stops. You never stop failing. You never stop rising. It's just the way life is, up and down, up and down.
But do you think, but at the end is you're going up.
Yeah.
You're not really going down. Like,
no,
it's not a roller coaster.
Exactly.
You agree?
But this is what I've learned too from people. The distance from the Rolls Royce and the gutter is just one step. I can always make them a step. That one step could put me back in the gutter.
Oh, really? Tell me about it.
Well, it's Ramadan. You know, we have 30 days fasting, praying, and no disrespectful stuff come out of your mouth and all that stuff. That's why I can't say what I'm gonna do to Jake, really. Right now.
Okay. But you're gonna be successful.
Father Time's not undefeated. Let's see how he operates, Cormier mused, setting the stage for a broader discussion on aging and athletic performance.
I love that Mike gonna make his money. I really do love that Mike is gonna make his money. But to me, it's some baby back BS, man. You got Jake Paul, who just fought some dude last weekend, was a minus 2,500 underdog to Jake Paul. It doesn't happen like that. This guy speaks of building himself as a true fighter. Him fighting a 57-year-old Mike Tyson doesn't do that. I don't love that outside of the fact that Mike gets to make some money. Jake seems to be going backwards, and I'm not a Jake Paul hater. I just don't like the matchup, and I also love Mike Tyson.
Cormier's deep-seated concerns about Tyson's readiness for the ring were palpable. He referenced Tyson needing assistance to leave an arena just a year prior as a sign of potential physical decline. I love that Mike is going to make his money, but it's some baby back BS, Cormier bluntly stated, criticizing the fight's setup and questioning the ethics of allowing an aging athlete to compete under such circumstances. Cormier did not mince words about Jake Paul's role in this spectacle. While acknowledging Paul's efforts to establish himself as a legitimate fighter, Cormier saw this particular matchup as a step backward. Him fighting a 57-year-old Mike Tyson doesn't do that, he argued, pointing out the disparity in their ages and experiences as a mismatch that serves neither fighter nor the sport. As we approach the day of the fight, Daniel Cormier's insights prompt us to reflect on the broader implications of such matchups. They bring to light not only the physical risks involved, but also the ethical considerations of sport as entertainment. His perspective invites us to question the balance between athlete welfare and audience spectacle, a balance that is often tipped by the scales of commercial interests. In closing, Daniel Cormier's analysis of the Tyson vs. Paul fight offers a layered understanding of what is at stake. It's a narrative that goes beyond punches and knockouts to touch on the responsibilities of sports management and the moral compass required to guide it.
Tyson was the one who wanted it to be a pro fight. Mike got into training camp, called up people on my team, and we're like, let's do a pro fight.
As the lights dim and the crowd hushes, the stage is set not just for a fight, but for a historic encounter that challenges the norms of professional boxing. In the bustling energy of a packed arena, where the buzz of anticipation is almost tangible, we find ourselves at the precipice of an unprecedented sports event. This isn't just any boxing match. It's a generational duel that pits an emerging disruptor against a seasoned legend. Tonight, we delve deep into the Titans duel, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. On one corner of the ring stands Jake Paul, Known primarily as a YouTube sensation and a social media mogul, Jake has carved a niche in the boxing world with his unexpected transition into the sport.
So, Mike, what was the height of your career? Like, when you look at your 58 years, like, if you look back and scan 58, what was the highest point?
Losing to Buster Douglas.
Busted up. Are you always busted up?
No, probably I hurt my hand from training, but never from the fight.
But are you going into a fight with a busted hand?
No, I'm going in a fight with a winning spirit.